Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do another little Christian girl chat. Just want to talk to y'all because I feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a minute, and I just had some things in my mind. So I know in the last girl chat, I believe I said I was gonna get into lukewarm for this one, and I think I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. For those of you who don't really know what lukewarm is, so to get into more context, what a lukewarm Christian is like someone who may go through the motions of religious practice, such as attending church or prayers, but does so without like true devotion and obedience and just have a deep connection with God. So it's more so like half and half. Like, oh, I feel like just because some people might go to church, that's it. Like they'll go to church on Sunday and then let that be that. Like no, that's more so like you have a religion behind you and not really taking in the Bible, taking in the word of God and putting it into practice. So that's what like lukewarm is being. I really had to break myself from that. I realized that it's awesome that you go to church, but you need to do more than just go to church every Sunday. You need to do more than just spend that 2 hours in church. You need to be practicing and studying the Bible throughout your whole week, day, life in general. I'm at the point in my life where I do Bible study every day. I build that connection with God every day. Because when you're praying to God, He's hearing you. But when you're studying the Bible, you're hearing Him. And it's like you get a bunch of like revelation, and me personally, I get a sense of warmth when I study the Bible and I just dive deeper into my faith and what I already believe. And just reading the Bible stories is like He's so all-knowing and so powerful, and He's there for you. We just got to pick up the slack on our end. And I had to realize that for myself. Like, I keep praying to God for these certain things, but I'm not doing my part. And something that was said during one of my church services was, you're praying to God for these things, but you're not following the instructions that God is asking you to do afterwards. And that's something that stuck with me, and it's something that I now include in my daily practice. When I pray to God for something, now I gotta take it and put it into practice as well, because while He's working behind the scenes, I'm in the forefront and I need to be doing what I'm doing. So whatever God has planned for me, I'll get that. So that's just one of the things that I want to touch on just a little bit, because when you pray to God, God already has things in motion for you. Like, He's working behind the scenes. Like I just said, He already has things in motion for you. Even if you can't see it, it's not meant to be revealed to you right then and there. He is going to reveal it to you on His time. Nobody else's time but His time, when He wants to. And that was something that I had to break out of, because I'm such an organized person. I'm someone who feels like I need to have my whole life together and know each step of the way. It's not like that for me anymore. My life has fully changed, is what I would say. A lot of things in my life has transpired and it's changed, and it's just not on the path that I thought it was gonna be. And I'm not okay with it, but at the same time, I am learning to be okay with it, because God is not gonna put me in a situation that He doesn't feel that I can handle. So whatever situation, whatever problems that I'm dealing with now, it's in God's hands. And another thing with it, with me putting in God's hands and me trusting God, I need to take away my worry and take away my doubt. And that's also something that I pray about as well. Because in order to trust God, you have to fully trust God, because you can't say, oh Lord, I trust you, but you still have worries about the same problem. You're not fully putting your trust into the Lord. And that's something that I had to realize for myself. So when I'm coming to terms and I say, Lord, I trust you, I'm putting it out there like, Lord, I trust you. Like, guide my hand. It's in your hands. Like, do with it as you will. So I think another thing for me personally with being on this journey in my walk with Christ is that I'm realizing that not everybody can come on this journey with me. And I'm starting to realize things within myself and within the people that I surround myself with. And I just find myself not wanting to be in that environment anymore. I find myself distancing from certain things that I used to indulge in. And I find myself leaning onto things that are more holy and more pure and more, I don't know, like it's just my new normal now. I think I mentioned this in one of my podcasts before, but I say it all the time, like my favorite line is I'm so saved now, because like I really am. It's been interesting, what I will say, when God starts to reveal things to you. It just becomes really interesting with certain people that you used to surround yourself with. You find yourself not wanting to be in those crowds anymore. And I'm finding myself not wanting to be in those crowds anymore. And no shade, no tea, no nothing, but I don't want to speak too much on here because I don't want to put my business out there, but eventually it probably, like, y'all probably gonna see. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna speak on that. I just think that for closing out 2024 and going into 2025, I can already see that God has so much planned for me. Just based off of how this year is ending for me, I just know I'm gonna have abundant amount of blessings, and everything that I prayed for, I'm going to receive. Because I'm trusting God and I'm just putting it in His hands to make motion and just to move behind the scenes and close doors. Because like I said, I've been going through it, but I know my breakthrough is coming through. I can feel it, I can taste it, and it's a good feeling, because the place that I was in was a low place for me. Just for me to be able to speak and say that there was a low place and I'm moving on upwards is progress, and I can see God moving through me and working through me. And it's just amazing to me that once you put your faith in something and put your trust in something, like, it's actually, like, I can't really like say the words that I'm feeling for real, but I know like what I'm feeling. Maybe eventually it'll come, probably write it down or something, but I don't want to do that. This is like off the spot and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I just see myself in a very different place next year. I'm claiming it, I'm praying on it. Whatever God has for me, I'm taking it with open arms. And I'm just moving forward in a positive light and in a positive manner. So that's just what I had to say here, and I'm just gonna end this Christian girl chat here, just because I don't want to go on a rant and a ramble. So I'm just gonna end this one here. I hope you guys have been liking my girl chats that I've been having, and I've been connecting with people, and I want to continue to connect with people in a holy and Christian manner, because like I said, I like the journey I'm on. I'm gonna stay on this path. I'm not going back, because I can't go back. Like, there's literally no other option for me. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy my chats, and we'll see you guys in the next vlog.